Hey Gemini, welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. It's good to feel your energy for the first time. This is Earth Child Tarot. For those of you who are existing subscribers, sorry, can't talk. It's really good to feel your energy once again. Welcome back, you guys. So Gemini, let's go ahead and jump right into your September 2020 messages. Just also know Mars is in retrograde. It started its retrograde on the 9th, I believe, of this month, and is going to continue through to the 13th of November of this year. Okay, so this has a lot to do with your life's purpose, cutting out things that no longer serve you. So that means that there are lessons that still need to be learned. There are going to be some past situations that really put you through it that may come back and repeat itself. Everybody is going to deal with these things differently. Okay, so when the time comes to it, just know that you're not alone, and that it's just the best thing for you to do is just learn your lesson in that moment, so that way you don't have to worry about running into it again later. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into it, Gemini. Page of Wands, Two of Swords, Libra. So you have Sagittarius and Leo here with Libra, Pisces, and Cancer. Whenever I see the moon, I know that the High Priestess represents Pisces, but there is still Cancer energy there with the moon. Okay. And then we have the Emperor, which is Aries, Mars being in retrograde. Bottom of the deck, overall energy, we have the Seven of Wands. Who got this before? I think it was Aries. I believe it was Aries that got this. This is Leo energy, but Aries also got this. I believe it was Aries. Taurus or Aries got that in their reading. So, charting a new course of your own. That's what I'm seeing here. Boss energy. Demanding respect. Okay. But practicing patience at the same time. Decisions needing to be made, or a specific decision that needs to be made in the month of September. I'm just naming off the energies that some of you all, if not all of you, will encounter this month. And then we have new discoveries, possible travel. Not so much to faraway places, but travel within your community or travel within your country. Okay, I don't think that it has to be far, but for some of you, it could be a very far journey. But there is change here for all of us. But Gemini, for you, there is a need to practice patience and use your intuition when it comes to not so much just your heart's desire, but when it comes to taking control of your emotions, taking control of your thoughts, and taking control of the direction you take in a certain situation. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what your oracle messages say. We have Ragnarok. Don't be scared. Okay. I know that it's the fire, right? You guys have a lot of fire in your reading right now. And some of you guys are fire signs watching this, and you have Gemini in your chart. Or there's an element of fire in your chart that is of a high degree. There is something that is needing to crash and burn here. It's no longer needing, it's due time for this to end, whatever this is. Yeah, it says destruction, ending, and final moment. So this can be a relationship that needs to end. It may not end on good terms necessarily, but it needs to end nonetheless. This could be a job situation, a financial situation, a friendship situation. This can be an emotional and spiritual tower moment for you guys. But don't. Some of you guys are just walking out on someone. I get the sense that some of you guys are just walking out on someone. You guys have lost your patience. You've had enough patience with this person, and you guys are leaving them and not even giving them a warning. Okay? And it's just going to really devastate them. But for others of you, maybe this is happening to you in the month of September. Maybe something was snatched away from you without warning. But this ending is part of the natural force of nature. It's part of the natural process of life. Okay? I get the sense that some of you guys are going to rebuild something from the ground up, maybe physically, emotionally, or mentally. Something that ended. Some of you guys may have experienced your house burning down. Okay, maybe that's why I'm seeing all this fire here. And it has something to do with some type of natural force in nature. I live in California, so there are a lot of fires going on out here. So for those of you who live in near the West Coast or in the western part of the United States, maybe this is what you're dealing with. Just a force of nature and destruction in your lives. Others of you, if you've had your house burned down recently, or had a fire in your house where you had to kind of reconstruct your house, whether you live on the West Coast or not, that happening I feel like this is for a small portion of you. If your house is burned down, or there is something that has something to do with fire or something being destroyed in your life, that is a symbol. It's symbolic. So pay attention to that occurrence. That's symbolic towards you rebuilding something else in your life, not just your home but yourselves and relationships. Okay. We have the giraffe. Visionary. So yeah, like I said, there's something you're rebuilding. There's some type of vision that you're going, some type of perception or perspective that is shifting for you. And in order for this perspective to shift, there is some type of fire or burning down of some type of chapter, burning of a page in your story. There's something that you need to start over. You need to start fresh with something. Okay? And it says, rise above earthly matters, glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path, stand tall in your self-worth. Sorry, you guys, I can't speak. And love with a big heart. For a portion of you, there is something in regards to a bond or a connection you have with material possessions that the universe is showing you is not what is cracked up to be. It's not important. Okay, does that mean that our possessions shouldn't have some type of importance to us? No, but if you have too close of a bond with your material possessions, for those of you who have clutter in your homes, or you have too much of something that you need to release or let go of or sell or give to someone else or give to charity, understand that your material possessions have nothing to do with your self-worth. Okay? Some of you guys are making the decision to be minimalist. That could be just for one of you, where you're just getting rid of a lot of stuff in your home and you're only dwindling things down to one thing that you wear. You know, maybe just a couple of items of clothing that you wear, a couple of products that you use for your hair or your skin or makeup. I get the sense that this is a time where you're going to learn, if you haven't learned already, understanding what is important to you in regards to material possessions, and is it more important than the relationships that you have that have called for your attention, or are they more important than your emotions or your mental health and your physical health? That can be just for one of you, okay? But I just get the sense that overall, Gemini, for those of you out there listening to this and watching this, this is in regards to your, again, your maturity. This is in regards to you leaving behind what everyone else, what society says you should be doing based on your gender, your financial predicament, your culture, whatever. I just get the sense, Gemini, that it's time to leave that alone. That's no longer of importance. What's important is what you need and what you want, based on what you, how you think, and what and what's in your heart. Okay, make a choice. There's a choice that you need to make. And I get the sense that for a small portion of you, if you don't make the decision, the universe will need to make it for you, and that can be tough. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get into your tarot. So we have the Page of Wands here. Some of you guys may have a child, okay? Others of you, this is a message, maybe from a fire sign, but it can be a message of really, someone may be reminding you, or your creator may be reminding you through a message that it's time to pick up the pace, okay? It's time to prioritize your lives, okay? Page of Wands for my beautiful Geminis. Universe Source, why is the Page of Wands here for Gemini? For others of you, this is a message in regards to someone you're in a relationship with, or a love interest as well. Maybe wanting to move forward with you. You could be in a relationship with someone where there is a need to move forward. It's time to start, maybe it's time to get engaged, or it's time to get married, or it's time to have children, or maybe they want to get to understand you more and talk to you more and connect with you more. Maybe you're focused on other things, or maybe this is someone else you're dealing with. Maybe they're focused on other things, right? And you're wanting to move things forward. It can be, you know, but whatever your situation is, whatever your life consists of, right? Knight of Wands, like I said, a message or an offer. Okay, time to move forward. Yes, it will take time. Or I'm sorry, yeah, I did say Knight of Wands, didn't I? So Sagittarius, once again, Leo. So some of you guys are dealing with a Leo, or there are those of you who have Leo in your chart. Okay. It's time to pick up the pace. It's time to get things done. It's time to move forward. There's no more time to waste from what I can see here. Okay. Four of Wands, Aries. You guys got a lot of Aries in your chart right now. Or, I mean, I'm sorry, maybe you do have a lot of Aries in your chart, or you have Aries of a high degree in your chart. But there's more Aries here. So you have Aries and the Emperor here too. So this has something to do with Mars, you guys. So pay attention to your Mars. Okay, what does your Mars in your birth chart have to say to you? This has something to do with your home. Again, for some of you guys, your home, your house burned down in the past, or maybe is recently burned down. Okay, and it's kind of forced you to have to move. Okay, move in a way that you've never moved before. And it may have been a shock to you, because some of you guys may have lost your possessions, maybe. maybe your job, wherever your job location is, burned down, or maybe it can be with anything. But I also get the sense that on a spiritual, on a deeper level, this is something burning down in your life, a chapter that is now, it's done with. Okay, but just understand it's a natural part of life. Okay, I don't really see the Tower card coming out for you guys just yet, so maybe it's not something that has happened abruptly, or that you didn't see happening. Maybe you were fearful of it happening, and when it happened, you just but if this is not a physical burning of something, this can also be a ritual that you're doing for yourselves, writing a letter and burning it, lighting candles. Okay, but there's something that it has to be destroyed so that you can move forward to something better. 5 of Wands. So you had the 7 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this is representing, if there are some arguments in a relationship or within a connection that has, caused the relationship to just completely just destroy itself, and it's just no longer, I don't feel like this is worth your time. If you're arguing with someone too much, Gemini, it's not worth your time. Also, with Mars being in retrograde during this time, Gemini, this is not the time to, oh, okay, hold on, I'm getting something. If you're in a relationship with someone who tends to argue or tends to push your buttons, it's not the time for you to fight back. It's time for you to just seclude yourself from that person and walk away for a time or forever. If this is someone, if this is someone that you don't normally argue with, but for some reason you guys are fighting, again, practice patience here. Because if you give in to if you give in to the aggression and you stoke that fire, I don't think the relationship is going to last. There may be a breakup here if you continue to entertain, the aggression and stoke that fire. Okay. In order to move forward with your partner, or to move forward in a situation, collaborate, work together. Don't fight. Don't be aggressive. Okay, don't be frustrated and allow your fear or anxiety to get in the way. Bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So this has something to do with the home. This also has something to do with health and your money. So whatever needs to go will need to go. You don't have a choice here, Gemini, but don't fight the process. Don't fight the process. If you're dealing with a fire sign, don't allow your temper or your anger to match theirs. You just pull back and you let the universe or your creator deal with them. Because I do sense that there's something beautiful coming to you guys with this 10 of Pentacles here. Something very gorgeous coming to you. Something very lucrative in money and compensation. Okay. And the 10 represents destruction. It represents the end of a cycle. So something is ending for you guys, or it has already ended. But just know that it's going to push you towards something bigger and better. Okay. Now we have the 2 of Wands, or the 2 of Swords, I'm sorry. That's Libra. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Libra, or you have Libra in your chart. Libra season is also around the corner. So this could be something that's going to occur in Libra season of this year. What is the 2 of Swords here, Universe Source, for Gemini for their September messages? Wheel of Fortune. So the choice that you decide to make, I feel like you guys are going to make the right choice with the Wheel of Fortune. You guys are going to decide to choose, because you have the number 10 again. So some of you guys may be a life path number 10, a life path number 2 or 4. Or these are numbers that you see quite often. But there is something in regards to, depending on the decision that you make, and I think the decision is going to be clear. It's going to be very clear to you. Okay, but it's time to make a choice, because change is here, and it's time for you to move along with that change. Page of Swords, Libra again. So some of you guys may have a child who's a Libra, or you guys have Libra 2 times. Maybe you have 2 Libra placements in your chart, or 3. But I get the sense that there is a conversation that needs to be made, or had, I'm sorry. There's a conversation that needs to be had with someone. There is a need to open yourself to change and open yourself to learning, okay? Someone may write you a letter or an email about something, maybe about a job, okay? But there is a need to stay on alert. It's a need for you to keep your eyes peeled, keep your mind sharp, okay? And maybe whatever this occurrence is, this burning down, this destruction, or this ending, is going to cause you to really be on alert and recognize, you know what, I need to get my life together. I need to get where I need to get this project finished, or I need to do this, and that, and get my priority set, right? 10 of Wands. There's that 10 again, you guys. You have 10 3 times in your reading so far. Change. Ending. There is work to be done. Okay, we have Sagittarius energy. Some of you guys are dealing with a Sag or a Leo or an Aries, more fire. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands, Leo. Can also represent Aries or Sag. But some of you guys are fire signs who are watching this, okay? Or you have fire in your Mars, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your Mars. But this can also represent someone you're dealing with. Maybe dealing with someone who has a lot of experience, and they may offer you something. They may offer you some advice. Okay, they may point you in the right direction. Maybe this is someone you need to speak to, someone who's very grounded, someone very spiritual, or someone who is very experienced in what they do, someone who's patient. Okay, but I get the sense that if this is not someone else, this is you guys, Gemini. This is you all. Kind of, you have this fire that has lit within you because of outer circumstances, okay? But then again, there could also represent a physical situation happening that has to do with fire too. So, but all of this is symbolic of you needing to move forward, okay? No matter how devastating your circumstance. I know that's easier said than, you know, done, and it's easier said than to accept, right? So then we have this High Priestess card here. So there's something that you need to pay attention to, Gemini. There is intuition. Your intuition's telling you something. Don't ignore it, okay? If there's some red flags showing up, pay attention to it, okay? Why is the High Priestess here for my Geminis for their September messages? Oops. Gemini for the High Priestess. Why is the High Priestess here? Universe source for Geminis of September. The Temperance card wanted to come out, so that represents balance. So this is representing you being more patient, you not being so anxious, letting things unfold naturally, being at peace no matter what is going on around you, that yin and yang, that balance, bringing two energies together. So that means that even though there are darker forces at work, you have to use the lighter forces to come together to understand what's the bigger picture and what's going on. Okay, so being at peace with the balance that is brought to you, and being at peace with the process. Okay, Queen of Wands again. Some of you guys are dealing with the Sag or Leo. Okay, again, this is you sitting tall, you having this passion back in your life, in your heart, and in your soul for what is to come. Ace of Wands. It's that fire, you guys. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. 6 of Swords. So it's time to move. Some of you guys are recognizing you don't have time to waste. It's time to move now. Some of you guys are moving physically and transitioning to a new country, a new city, moving in with family before you can move in on your own again. So some of you guys are dealing with a Leo who's going to help you, or a Sag or an Aries. Okay, but like I said, be at peace with the process. The Ace of Wands here is showing you the beauty of what is to come, the new journey, the discovery of this new journey and the treasures along this journey that you will find. But it's important that you move. You have to move first. You have to move, right? Give me a second, you guys. Ooh. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Swords, Six of Pentacles. What I'm getting is that the universe is not going to leave you empty-handed for long. It will never leave you empty-handed, actually. The universe is giving you something, but it's going to expect something in return. And I think that it expects you to sacrifice something that is not easy to sacrifice, and it has something to do with the ego, but it also may have something to do with your treasure, your physical, tangible items. Not so much selling them. Maybe there are some things you need to sell or give away. But for others of you, this has something to do with letting go of this bond with physical, tangible items. Money, clothing that you don't need anymore, appliances, anything. Right? Relationship. Because even though, and for others of you, you have given to charity, you've given so much, just understand that the universe is going to answer your prayers and is going to give back to you. Okay, it's going to give back to you. What you give out, you're going to get back. Okay. Some of you guys, after this whole letting go situation, you may choose to give to charity. Give to others. Have a sense of community, even. Okay. Very beautiful energy. But I get, be patient here, Gemini. Be patient. So now, last but not least, we have the Emperor here. So let's see what the Emperor is speaking to you guys about in the month of September 2020. For Gemini, for September 2020 for the Emperor. Why is the Emperor here? Universe source for Gemini. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you guys are dealing with the Capricorn or an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus. Okay. Some of you guys you're on top of your money in the month of September. Okay. You guys are on top of, for those of you who are mothers or parents, fathers, you guys are going to be on top of that more often too. You guys are going to make sure your family has what they need. Others of you are going to start giving more. I don't know why I get that sense, but not that for those of you, I'm not saying that you guys aren't giving at all. But what I'm saying is some of you guys are deciding, I need to give. Maybe you guys have been in a cubby hole or hermiting for a while and you're coming back out and wanting to give to your friends and family. I get the sense that there are those of you who don't wait around for people to ask for something. You're the one that goes to them and says, hey, do you need anything? I get the sense that there are those of you who are like that. Okay, Page of Pentacles. So this can be a wife. Some of you guys are husbands. Okay, or you guys have a husband or a boyfriend who is a father figure. It has something to do with a father figure, and this is you and your child, or this is your significant other and your child. Others of you are going to get, some of you guys are really big on family, building your family. Others of you are getting an offer, once again, on an offer of money or an offer of a job, something that's going to help you out, or you're offering this to someone else, okay? Eight of Cups here. So I get the sense that some of you guys have walked away from a family situation, or you've walked away from, So yeah, some of you guys have left temporarily. Some of you guys have walked away or need to walk away from a family situation. Maybe some of you guys need to move. Not for those of you who have children. Maybe there's a divorce, but I don't see that here. What I see here is maybe like you're leaving your parents' house. For those of you who are younger, maybe you have a mother and a father who you've lived with for a long time, or two grandparents, and you're moving out. Some of you guys have gotten pregnant and you're moving out of someone's home so that you can be with the mother of your child or be with the father of your child, something like that. You're about to have a baby. And I get the sense that there are those of you who are walking away from a family situation that's no longer serving you and may not feel good, but it's time. For others of you, you're moving in with family in order to build your life back up again. But I just get the sense with the Chariot here, you guys are physically getting in a vehicle and moving forward. This is Cancer energy. You guys are leaving something behind, okay? Because it's no longer serving you anymore, so that you can call the shots of your own life with the Emperor here. So whether it's walking away from family, moving in with family, I just get the sense that there are those of you who are physically leaving and getting on a plane or a train or an Uber or a Lyft or something so that you can have a better view of your future. Okay. I just want to clarify the Emperor one more time, you guys, and then we will be done for the Emperor Universe Source. Yeah, you guys are leaving the past behind. It could have been a financial situation that just didn't work out. It didn't work out at all. And you guys are leaving it behind. You're done with it. Could have been a work situation that you've had for years. And you're needing to leave it behind. Maybe some of you guys got fired, maybe, or got laid off. But just know that this is, yeah, you guys are going to have something. Somebody, some of you guys are Cancers. Okay, King of Cups, transformation, the Moon, and the Ace of Pentacles. So you guys may be working with a Cancer, or you have Cancer in a few places in your chart. Maybe you're moving back in with your dad. Some of you guys are moving back in with a grandfather or a father. Yeah, you have the Lovers here. So maybe it's a friend or a loved one. It could be with a significant other. You guys are finally getting your lives together, and connecting with someone. But this can be a significant other too, where you're moving in with them and things are going to pop off. But again, there's a need to practice patience. I feel that you guys are moving in stealth mode, though. I do get that some of you guys are going to be a little bit more stealthy in how you move forward. Okay, because of the brevity of what's going on. So some of you guys are actually connecting with someone in the month of September and maybe getting engaged or getting married or having children with them. Okay, or moving up in your, when it comes to your career, you're moving up with that and saving money, or, you're going to get a lump sum amount of money that's really going to help you. Okay, so that's your message, you guys, Gemini. I hope that it made sense. All I know is that overall you guys have a big, huge change that's coming to you, and there's something that needs to be destroyed and something that needs to fall so that these bigger goals and achievements that you're trying to reach can finally get off the ground and finally meet you halfway, right? So much love and light to all of you guys. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey, Gemini, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Take care. Bye.